tonight. You already see the caption. I want to talk with y'all. So I'm gonna need y'all to come in the live. I want to talk with y'all about the fans' expectations for Ball State. Um, I think the coaching staff, Kirby and the coaching staff, they also have expectations as well. If you watch the press conferences over the last couple of days, um, it says it all. Like even Dog Nation said that Kirby expecting to hold no punches. You know what I mean, with this Ball State game. Yeah, Ball State, only have 1.3% chance of beating us. Yeah, but you can't. You got to look at it as preparation. You got to look at it as preparation for each week. So even though they are pushover type of team, we don't want to look at it like that. We want to look at it as we're preparing. You know, I'm not saying we're preparing for South Carolina, but we're preparing for those conference games, and South Carolina is a conference game, so it's going to get a little more serious when it comes to um, getting into the middle of the season and getting to the middle of the schedule. It's definitely going to get a little tougher. That's why we need Carson Beck. One of my expectations, I'm gonna need Carson Beck to get a little more liver. You know what I'm saying? I know it's his personality to be very calm and subtle and pretty much go with the flow, but I want to see a little more energy from Carson, because a lot of when you're a quarterback, you're the captain of the team. You know what I mean? Um, you we need to see that energy. Let's get that energy going, Carson. Let's get pumped up, because I mean, once you're pumped up, once you have that energy, it kind of sets the standard for everybody around you on the offense side of the ball. If they see that you hype, if they see that you're in the game, if they see they got that you got your game face on, they're gonna have theirs on. So I want Carson definitely to step it up a notch when it comes to energy. We know what Carson can do with his arm. He can do a little bit with his legs. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing with Carson. You know what I mean? I don't want to dwell on him so much and make it seem like I don't like Carson, because I'm gonna continue to tell y'all, I'm Team Carson. I'm Team Beck. So with that being said, you know what I mean? I see big things coming from Carson. I see Carson being talked about mid-season. You know what I mean? I see his name ringing mid-season. I see a lot of good throws coming. A lot of people got low. A lot of other programs, they watch the UT Martin game and they automatically assuming that he's not all of that of a quarterback. But the spring game proved, what he was about, and the fact that he's the starting quarterback at this point, it definitely proved what Carson Beck is about. You know what I mean? It was a slow start for the whole offense, if you ask me. Um, I feel like Kirby be I don't want to call him delusional, but I think Kirby kind of don't want to talk down on his team. So therefore, when he's in the press conference talking about he felt like they did good, and things like that in the first half, I don't feel the same way as Kirby. I'm human. Even though Kirby's my coach and he's the new goat, that don't mean that I'm gonna agree with every single thing that he says. And I definitely don't agree with the fact that we were doing pretty good. We wasn't doing bad. We were at a slow start, with UT Martin, and that's another expectation for me. I need us to get it clicking in the first half. Let's get it clicking. Normally, Georgia is a second half type of team. Normally, that's when we win most of our games. You know what I'm saying? It's the second half. Shout out to Sick'em Dogs. If that's yeah, Sick'em Dogs. Shout out to you, man, for coming into the live. I had to go live from the car because my camera was dead actually, so I had to go live from the car, and I just wanted to talk about some of these expectations. C.J. Smith, I'm expecting to see a lot from him. C.J. Smith, like y'all, number 18, y'all. Yeah, when I tell you, I see a lot in this young man. I see a lot coming from this young man, and I think that he will be that new guy from Augusta, bro. Shout out to Augusta, man. That's what's up, man. Um, I'm in South Carolina right now, so I'm right down the road from you. But anyway, yeah, I see a lot coming from C.J. Smith. He stuck out to me. Who else stuck out to me? I spoke about it in my last video. Dominic Lovett, he's sticking out too. Even though he dropped a couple of passes, he's sticking out to me. I'm seeing something that I don't know, man. I get a little feelings when it comes to certain players. If I, you know, and those two guys were the two guys on the offensive side of the ball that stuck out to me the most. You know, and far as what Kirby said, if y'all been watching the press conferences, as far as what Kirby was basically saying is that, and now that he said it, it makes more sense to see why we started off slow and why the game, and why the expectations were so high and people. The reason was because we were leaning on the defense. And anytime a coach say we're gonna lean on the defense, that lets you know that we already know that we can beat them. We want to see what we can do because we have a lot of limited players. You know what I mean? So therefore, we want to give those players time to fully heal. Like Dejon Edwards, the running back, Dejon Edwards, he wasn't 100%. Kendall Milton wasn't either, but Kendall Milton wanted to play, and I believe they wanted Kendall to play because if he wasn't 100% and he didn't want to play, obviously he didn't have to. But I feel like they felt like they wanted to see the run game get a little better. You know what I mean? Roderick Robinson, he got the first time jitters out. Shout out to him, and I'm hoping to see a lot more from him. Um, Man, the defense. I can't even speak on that. I can't even speak on the defense because the defense did great. Uh, it's nothing much to say about defense, but like I say, my expectations is very high for this game. Ball State, like I said before, they have a 1.3% chance of beating us, and that is terribly low. We already know we're gonna run over them, but we gotta we gotta get clicking from jump. We gotta get clicking. Like I said, Carson's he gotta get a little more energetic, man. Like I know his personality is to be smooth, but you gotta get energetic. You gotta get us pumped. You know what I'm saying? Even with Carson, like a lot of people say, you could see Carson's. I mean, not Carson, but even with Stetson, when Stetson played, you could see his emotions. You could see, that he was, when he had his game face on, you could see where he was lacking, and he knew he was lacking. He had to snap back. You know what I mean? But with Carson, you really can't tell with Carson. You know what I mean? Yeah, we always keep a good D. Yeah, you're right, bro. But with Carson, you never can really tell with Carson how he's feeling, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I'm Team Carson, so I'm gonna roll with him anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna roll with whatever the coaching staff decides. You know what I mean? Whatever Kirby and Mike Bobo decide as far as the quarterbacks, I'm 100% with it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I just want to see him more energetic and more in the game. Have your game face on. Come for battle. Come for war. Every single game, every single week, I want to see him come for war. Maybe that's not his personality. Who knows? It could be that that's just not his personality, and he'll still play well. That could be what it is. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of I want to address this too. A lot of people, they want me to come at Alabama because Alabama supposedly already talking about a natty. I don't see how they are already talking about a natty. You looking forward to the Carolina game? Yeah, that's the first conference game, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. I live in Carolina, so I got a couple of little Georgia hate. Excuse me. And I don't mean the people, but I just mean the fans. I don't understand why they even talk because I guess because they won those two games last season and those were big wins for them. You know what I mean? But it's not enough. I was talking to this guy, the other day that I work with. Like, it's not those two games are not enough to be even in the conversation. Like, y'all gotta get y'all don't even. I mean, the talent level, Carolina just don't even compare. You know what I'm saying? I think that they will put up a good fight. I believe so, that they will put up a good fight in the first half. You know what I mean? But eventually, the second half, we're gonna break away. Once we break off and take off, it's a wrap. So I'm not really concerned about South Carolina. Not really. I think we will beat them. 3P. Yeah, let's like you keep saying 3P, or is that your name? Sick'em Dogs 3P. Yeah, I don't know, but you know what, man? A lot of people talk that 3P talk. I'm not focused on 3P. I don't think my focus is on 3P. My focus is on pretty much productivity for this fresh team, with this fresh offense. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what this offense is capable of. So I don't want to speak 3P. Oh, see, that's why I don't like going live from the phone. It's trying to reconnect. Oh, that's your name. Oh, okay. Yeah, but when I see that three-peat, man, we see it so much, man. As Georgia fans, we see this three-peat, and we want to speak that into existence. Trust and believe. I would love to see us get another win another natty. Trust and believe that. But at the same time, man, I definitely, just want to see the progress week from where being delusional. You know what I mean? So we do have a good team. I think our talent level is excellent. I think we just got to use the players in the right ways. Mike Bobo, he got to get to the point where the play calling is fluent and the play calling is smooth. I think he's gonna do it. I don't think it's gonna be much of a difference from Todd Monken and Mike Bobo. You say I'm focused on 3P. I have too much confidence in our team just for the haters. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I want us to 3P as well, but I don't think my focus is there because I know we have a long season ahead of us. And yeah, with the season being so weak, with the season being weak, we should at least get into the playoffs. So I'm looking forward to that. It's crazy. I don't know if you've seen it, but Duke. Uh, I don't know if it's Duke coach, but I got a message in my phone showing that Duke's coach talking about, we feel so good, I guess, about the win against Clemson that they can beat that they think that they can beat Georgia's ass. I'm like, wow, these teams are we're getting very confident within the first damn week. They that confident. You know what I'm saying? It's weird though. It's weird that they're that confident this early, but it's okay. It's okay. Keep that confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because I like playing. You know what? I don't even care if we drop after this week because I think that keeps the fight in us. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, like Duke, aren't ain't y'all a basketball team? Like, yeah, like who Duke doesn't win in football like that. Like y'all won one game, man, and even with Alabama, they speaking on Alabama natty. Why are we speaking like this early? You know what I mean? Even Florida State, which, like I said in my last video, Florida State looked damn good, man. Both sides of the ball, they quarterback look awesome. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. But at the same time, why are we talking about a natty this early? It's still teams to beat. It's still plenty of teams to beat in your regular schedule and once the playoffs start. So, and once Georgia get the ball rolling, they already know what time it is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if the defense is gonna have to if we're gonna have to lean on the defense for the most part this season, but I could see us leaning on them a good bit this season also. Maybe in the beginning, I don't like doing predictions, you know what I mean? But maybe in the beginning, we may have to, lean on the defense like the first couple of games, but until the offense started clicking a little better. But with Marcus Roseman, they expected him to be in that X position. So, we didn't have that. Yeah, come back. They definitely are. They had some restrictions for a couple of seasons, so I guess that's why now they getting they starting to get those recruits and things like that. Same as with Miami, they was restricted at one point and they couldn't get the top recruits. So they're getting these guys now. Plus most of the guys come from Florida. You know what I mean? Yeah, Texas and Alabama is gonna be a good one. I'm pulling for Texas, and I only say that because I see Texas on the rise as well. Just like we talking about Florida State, Texas is another team that's on the rise. Go Dogs, J Way Truck and Go Dogs. And then Adonis Mitchell over there, so AD Mitchell over there. So I don't know, man. We never know, man. Like I tell a lot of people that like to talk about Alabama because Alabama fans just think I don't know what's wrong with it. Sometimes I feel like they're delusional, but they talk so highly about Jalen Milroe like as if he's just some type of, like they say he's gonna be the new Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like Jalen Hurt. Like, no, I don't see him. You know what I mean? I just don't see that. But maybe he does turn out to be a great quarterback for Alabama. Maybe he does, but I just don't see it. I don't. You know, I don't see it. You know, and I hate to talk, man, but it is what it is, baby. We enemies. You know what I mean? That's the ops. The Alabama is the ops. Their fans have made it clear that y'all are the ops. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be a good game. Texans and Alabama. Yeah, Longhorns is back. Yeah, they are. They are coming back. Like I say, when you run up against a dog, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you still got to get better. You still got to. Anybody that get good this season are still gonna have to run into the dogs. Whoever they get into the playoff, you still gonna have to run into them dogs. And I feel bad for you when you do, because these type of dogs that got a lot of bark and they bite. You know what I mean? And they bite. So at the end of the day, like I say, my expectations is very high for this Ball State game. I expect. Yeah, honestly, I think it's Texas coming strong. I'll be in for and a keep roast game. Yeah, if my thing is if Texas can stay, you know, if Texas can be disciplined, if they don't have a lot of penalties, I think Texas can pull that game off. And they got to contain Jalen Milroe. They're going to have to keep him in that pocket. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to. That's the main thing. And I think that's what with most teams that play Alabama, that's going to be the main focus. Like to keep him in that pocket, because once he get outside of it, he can make anything happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, we seen what he did against Mid Tennessee. And come on, y'all. Like, y'all seen that play where it was a bad snap and he dropped the ball and ran it in for a touchdown? With any SEC team, would that have happened? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I don't think so. I don't think he would have done any of that with what he did with any SEC team. That's why it surprised me so much when they talked so highly. They were so glad because they didn't do all that good in the spring game. They were so glad. And I was like, bro, this is the first game of the season and y'all played Mid Tennessee. What are y'all hyped about? You know, like it just irks me, man. It really irks me. What are you hyped about? This guy back here playing backyard, no fundamental football, and y'all glad about that when he run up against Georgia? If we meet in the SEC championship, you're not going to be able to do that. If you run up against anybody that's worth talking about, even teams like South Carolina, you're not going to be able to pull those moves off. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to do that. That's not, come on, man. It's just unreal, man. And I speak about Alabama because that's who I see the most talking down on Georgia. It's Alabama fans. It's like, bro, we're not even rivals. We're really not rivals, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, technically we are, because we always meeting in the SEC for the last 2 or 3 years. We've been meeting in the SEC championship. Well, we met LSU and walk the dog on them. But y'all know what I'm saying. Like, they constantly attacking, constantly running their mouth. Oh, we gonna be in the natty. Oh, we finally found our quarterback. Man, please. We're gonna see towards mid-season. We're gonna see who's gonna be talked about the most, Jalen Milroe or Carson Beck. We will see. Now, Carson ain't gonna be making all of these crazy runs. We already know that. He's a pocket passer. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to make all of these crazy runs, but will we see some good and great throws? Yes, I believe so. I believe so. I'll be back again. All right, bro. Yeah, but I believe them dogs 3P. William G, UGA fan from Columbus, Georgia. Just sub to your channel. Go Dogs. Oh, man, appreciate you subscribing. And appreciate all my subscribers, man, because I'm one of these guys, one of these podcasters that really love my fans, well, not my fans, but my supporters, and I want to give y'all the best type of content, the realest type of content. I don't, be trying to do all those statistics. I like to talk man to man, or woman man to woman, whoever subscribe. I want to have that vibe whenever I come on live or whenever I do videos. I want y'all to feel like how you was just sitting next to me and we were just having a conversation. But yeah, man, like I say, man, the expectation for Georgia is very high. I can't say that enough. It's very high. And like I said in the beginning of the video, beginning of the live, the Kirby said it in the press conference. He was leaning on the defense. So that lets you know a lot. You know what I mean? Like, we was trying to figure out what was the problem. Why are we starting off so slow? Why are we not looking great within the first half? And that's what it was. He knew that UT Martin weren't that good of a team, so he knew that we could lean on the defense, which it kind of blew my mind. I was like, oh, my slow ass. You know what I'm saying? Keep the mirror inside the pocket. You will hit a few times, get them three in long pressure break pipe. Yeah, like, bro, if you talking about, you got to be talking about Jalen Milroe. Yeah, man, I feel like that's going to be the main thing with Texas. They're gonna have to contain Jalen Milroe. They got to find something right now. They got to come with a plan right now to and I'm sure they already came with some type of plan to contain him. Nobody else is a problem. Nobody else is an issue. It's just Jalen Milroe containing him, because he's not that great of a quarterback. So it's not like having Bryce Young, where he can run all over the field and then make crazy throws for 40 and 50, 60-yard touchdowns. It's not. I don't see that in Jalen Milroe as much, but I do see if he does get outside that pocket, he can make a play and get them closer to scoring. So once they contain him and find a way to contain him, I think Texas will probably put up a good fight against Alabama. It's going to be a close game. I'll say that. If Texas come to play, it will be a close game. It won't be far off. I don't think it's going to be no blowout, nothing like that. I don't think Alabama is that great of a team at this point in the season to be considered great right now. So yeah. But yeah, Texas does have a great chance. I believe Alabama fans even know that Texas got a great chance of beating them. Alabama know that. We ain't the only ones. Alabama know that as well. You know what I'm saying? So they hoping and they praying right now. They praying to the football guys right now. Please, football guys, let us come to be prepared for Texas, and not let them beat us. What, they playing at home, right? Yeah, not let them beat us at home. And Kirby, we trust. I think we'll be just fine this season. We have the best football player in the country in Brock Bowers. We are loaded on both sides. Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. But at the same time, we got to start clicking better on offense, man. Like, that's the main thing. We got to start, because I'm not worried about what these other programs are saying. Like I said in towards the beginning of the video or the live, you got Duke coach talking about they think they can beat our ass, and even Michigan already setting up a plan or whatever for Georgia, and it's like we need to start clicking better. You know what I mean? We don't need these mishaps through the season like we did last season. Because I feel like we dropped down to the level of the team, and I don't think we need to do that. I understand the reason why we did it. Well, I understand the reason why we did it this past game. But because players got to get 100, they got to be 100%. So I get that, and I get you wanting to lean on the defense because you felt like you could lean on the defense, and that says a lot in volume that we was able to lean on the defense for majority, and we did for the first half. We did, you know what I mean? Yeah, we got to start fast, William G. We got to start fast, and I'm not saying we have to with Ball State. I'm just saying to keep these naysayers' mouths shut, because obviously we can blow a team out 48-7, and they'll still talk crazy, which I find that mind blowing. They'll still talk crazy. I don't understand it at all, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not too concerned about the naysayers, but I just get tired of seeing it, because it's like, So then I get to the point where I'm like, Georgia, y'all gotta get to clicking. Come on, man. In this next game, we gotta start clicking from the jump. Carson, I need you hyped. I don't need you looking into the stars. I don't need you sitting back there. No, I need you clicking. I need you, up on your game. Put your game face on and let's rock. You know what I mean? That's what I need from you. I need that energy. That's what I want to see from Carson. I am Team Carson, but I do want to see him with a lot of energy for these next couple of games. I want to see him with a lot of energy, man. Come with that energy. That gives me energy. When Stetson, you seen Stetson had his game face on, that gave me the energy. Like, okay, Stetson in it. He messed up that last play, but we see that he's in it right now. So that's what I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for you to step it up. I'm looking for you to have that game face on. I'm looking for you to make some good throws, shut these naysayers' mouths up. You know what I mean? I don't know why we start off so slow. Almost every season we start off so slow in the first half. You know what I mean? But that I don't know. We can keep giving these haters confidence, but that's why y'all got me. That's why y'all got the Trending Podcast. That's why y'all got Major as y'all host to come and get these guys straight. Because like I tell y'all all the time, I'm not professional, and I'm not trying to be professional. What I'm going to do is come at all these naysayers, all these haters that want to talk down on the Georgia Bulldogs, because we America's team right now. You know what I'm saying? The Georgia Bulldogs is America's team right now. We got to keep that run. We got to start hashtagging that. Georgia Bulldogs is America's team right now. America's football team right now. And that's facts right there. That's facts. Like, come on, baby. Come on. Ain't nobody think about no Alabama. Ain't nobody think about no Michigan. Ain't nobody think about no Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Who thinking about them? Everybody thinking about Georgia. Everybody coming up with a plan to beat Georgia. Everybody, Duke, they head coach, they coming up with a plan to beat Georgia. Michigan, way before the season started, they coming up with a plan to beat Georgia. Like, they know what time it is when it come to us, baby. We quality, baby. We're quality, baby. They know that. They know that. See, it's getting me hyped right now, baby. It's getting me hyped right now, baby. Man, I try to stay cool. You got me coughing. Right? I try to stay cool, calm, and collected, man, because I don't like to brag or boast. But y'all getting me hyped right now. Y'all programs out here running your mouth thinking y'all can stand up to the Georgia Bulldogs. Come on, we bring it on the competition. Let's go, blow for blow, baby. Let's go. Anybody can get it at this point. Chris Daniel, what matters is who's there at the end. That's right. We said I do think Kirby lit these young men up. Yeah, he did. Y'all already know Kirby wasn't playing this week. Kirby said it in the press conference. He said it in the press conference, man. And we ain't holding no punches back. We not, as far as Dog Nation, the article they put out, Kirby ain't holding no punches back this game. We ain't holding no punches back on Ball State. Matter of fact, Kirby, let me tell you something. Quit taking our starters out in the beginning of the second half. Quit taking our starters out. Lead Carson back in. At least lead the second stream defense in. We tired of these weak ass players. Excuse my friend, but we tired of these weak players scoring on us like that in trash time. We tired of it. We want it to be lights out, baby. We want it to be lights out for everybody, baby. Come on, man. Anybody can get it. Lights out, baby. This channel is going to go far. Really like this UGA content, and that's our fan base needs. Yeah, we do need this, William G, because I'm tired of looking at all these Alabama and all these other platforms, Tennessee, slick hating on us, dissing on us, and we ain't got nobody to back us up. We just got these guys that want to talk statistics, not statistics, but we got these guys out here that want to be so professional. And shout out to Dog Nation. Shout out to Dean Leggy and his guys. Shout out to everybody that support and that put out Georgia content. But I gotta be real, man. I gotta stand for the dogs out there, the dogs that don't care, the ruthless dogs out there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stand out for I gotta be out there for the pit bulls, the Doberman pitchers, baby. You know what I'm saying? The Bull Massives. Like that's who I'm standing out here for. That's who I'm for, man. The Rowdy Dogs, man. The Rowdy Dogs. That's who I'm out here for, baby. Y'all done got me hyped up out here, man. I'm telling you, bro. This is crazy. It blows my mind, bro. It blows my mind. Duke, y'all want some of Georgia? Duke, y'all don't want none of Georgia. None. What is Duke gonna do with Georgia, y'all? I mean, come on, man. You beat Clemson, a team that has no offense nothing going on at Clemson. Nothing. Dabo was terrified. Dabo was discombobulated, everything. What are y'all gonna do? Shout out to Ransom, the Don. Shout out to Ransom, the Don, man. Welcome to the live. What are y'all gonna do, Duke? We not thinking about no Duke. You win one game and you already talking about we feel very good. We can beat Georgia's ass. I get a message in my phone from a South Carolina, Georgia hater, sending me something about Duke talking about whooping our ass. Are you serious? I can't believe the head coach even, if it was him, I don't know. But his face was on the quote. So, you know, I'm just going to go with it was him. I don't even know his name. I don't even know who he is. But if you think about whooping Georgia's ass, you got another thing coming. We don't get our, when the last time we got our ass whooped? When the last time we got our ass whooped? Please, somebody tell me in the comments. When the last time we got our ass whooped? Especially come on, man. Come on, man. Duke, oh, man. Michigan, all these guys, they want our head, y'all. They want our head. They know we're the greats. We're going to continue to be the greats. We're going to continue to shoot up through the stars. You know what I mean? We're going to continue, baby, because that's what we do as Georgia and Georgia fans. I'm glad y'all support me. I support y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to continue to support the channel because I'm going to keep coming with the content every single week with every game. I'm going to try to do my post-game expectations. I'm not going to say predictions because I don't like to predict the games. You know, so my post-game expectations, baby. So, you know, shout out to y'all that just dropped by in the live. Y'all already know who it is and what it is, baby. It's the Trending Topic Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, share, subscribe, all that. You know what I'm saying? Stay dogs. Hold on. You said who you think? William G said who you think will win the West this season. I don't know. It may be Alabama. I want Alabama to win the West. Because I want to play them. It's nobody else I really want to play, bro. I want to play the top tier. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, they are the top 10. Top tier, I mean. So I want to play the tough guys. I don't want to play no weak, you know what I mean? I don't want to give these haters any more excuses to why we are the top dogs. You know what I mean? Because, you know, every year we win, they have an excuse. So I want to play the best. You know what I mean? That's all said and done. That's all I got to say about it. I want to play the best, baby. You know what I mean? But we're going to continue to be the best. Y'all already know it. But like I say, man, for those who pretty much just jumped in, my expectation is to see a lot from Carson. My expectation is to see a lot from Dejan Edwards, Lad McConkey, and, you know, my boy, man, CJ Smith, man, and Dominic Lovett, Rod Thomas, man. We're expecting to see these guys healthy this game right here, you know what I mean, and do some good things, put some numbers up in the first half, you know what I mean, and shut them out. That's what we expected. So y'all already know who it is and what it is, baby. I'm out this thing.